Our software, GiAPA, is unique in many ways and offers novel features for monitoring and optimizing servers and applications. By demonstrating a few key functions, I hope to provide you with an impression of GiAPA's wide scope. GiAPA is an acronym for Global Eye Application Performance Analyzer. The full name describes exactly what GiAPA is, a tool for analyzing the performance of your applications, not the hardware. We leave that to IBM. This short presentation shares examples of significant performance savings achieved by some of GiAPA's customers, and it explains the GiAPA trial. Let's start out with one of GiAPA's best results ever. This particular job had been running and frustrating all for years. GiAPA gave the customer an immediate ROI by changing the runtime of a monthly job from 83 to 25 hours and reducing the CPU time used by 21 hours. GiAPA's unique database, including the relative record numbers being accessed per file, makes it possible to get statistics documenting this type of scenario where records are read repeatedly. Suggested savings involving improved file access are normally the most rewarding. No wonder, considering that most applications use 80% of the runtime on iOS. After using GiAPA for 3 years, one of our largest customers, the international logistics company, Kuehne and Nagel, published that GiAPA had saved them €1 million, approximately $1.2 million. They had a special account for GiAPA costs and the value of runtime savings. It was great to see this published in the German Defeat Dialogue, because it really cemented the value GiAPA can provide to our customers. GiAPA's AAA, the Automatic Application Analysis, is today the flagship of GiAPA. This example is based on analyzing data from a whole week. The green column in the diagram shows that almost 23 hours of runtime savings were found across the 63 jobs. On average, 22 minutes per job. Each case is presented on a single page, providing everything needed to assess and implement the improvement. To the best of our knowledge, GiAPA is still the only software offering a fully automated performance analysis. The semi-automatic analysis provides another shortcut to locate optimization potential. Here, GiAPA warned that a call to an API probably mistakenly was placed inside the main loop. GiAPA makes many similar assumptions. In most cases, they correctly point to a program inefficiency. In this case, it reduced the runtime by 94%. Most changes suggested by GiAPA simply involve a single statement. In some cases, where a different technique is recommended, the GiAPA library contains examples of the coding. Now I want to show you just 3 examples of GiAPA's many graphs. First, this graph shows the total CPU load for a single server where GiAPA is installed on all server partitions. Very useful when you want to check whether there is capacity for another LPAR on the same system. Next, the most popular graph. It runs daily and night batch at many customer sites and is emailed by GiAPA to head of operations. The Good Morning Report provides an overview of the CPU and I/O load from the previous day for a single LPAR. This is an example of a user-defined graph. It shows CPU usage trends for 4 months by selected departments. The department code can be picked up from job accounting or retrieved from a table based on the job or username. Try out GiAPA in your own environment. It only takes a couple of hours' work to install and run. It'll not burden your system because the data collection uses less than 0.1% CPU. Let GiAPA collect data over 48 hours and analyze your applications automatically. It'll give you 2 optimization potential examples, one for program code and one for file access. Our offer of running a free GiAPA trial is at times turned down with the argument that all jobs are running well. That may be true. However, until now, GiAPA has always been able to find optimization potential at every single site. Wouldn't you like to see what GiAPA can suggest for your applications? GiAPA collects data for all jobs and analyzes the jobs that used any significant CPU. The good news is that the free trial also shows the estimated totals for runtime savings. The results shown is a typical example from a medium-large server, not expected to have any performance issues. From the 48 hours data collection, GiAPA found that over 8 hours runtime could be saved. GiAPA is a large product, and in this short presentation, you only saw the tip of the iceberg. The secret behind GiAPA's success is the exceptional database, containing detailed resource usage data for all jobs, plus data on how programs and files are used whenever a job uses more than 4% CPU in a 15 seconds data collection interval. In this way, GiAPA can always see what the server is used for, and we hope we sparked your interest for GiAPA. In short, GiAPA changes performance analysis from fire extinguishing mode to preventive. The software, manual, tutorials, and more is available on our homepage. Thanks for your attention.